Today marks a big vote over a $160 billion with a B, a $160 billion plan to charge San Diegans for using our roads. SANDAG is going full speed ahead with this vote, but there are new calls to hit the brakes on the whole plan.
Yeah, News 8's Evan Ronnie in Normal Heights helping us navigate through this one here. How's it going, Evan?
Good morning. Yeah, that's right. So they are pumping the brakes, at least on the tax portion of this. They're continuing to move forward with the vote on that 2021 regional plan. But the part that they are going to pause on, at least, is how they're going to fund it. That $160 billion plan proposes changes to infrastructure as well as public transportation, pretty ambitious changes. And they say they want to move forward with that blueprint itself. But of course, the part causing controversy, that possible 4-cent per mile tax that San Diego residents could start to see moving forward. Of course, a lot of argument around that, whether or not it's ethical or fair, and take a listen to what both sides have had to say.
Technology is the future. We should embrace technology and future transportation solutions, not buses and trains of the past.
At this point in time, we are not asking anybody to pay a tax. There's a lot of fear-mongering going on that's taking what's a plan and associating that with some specific tax measure.
And although SANDAG will vote on the regional plan at today's board meeting, they say they are not voting on or approving any new taxes. They'll leave that part up to voters. And at the earliest that could happen would be 2030. Now that means that the 4-cent per mile tax and the 2 half-cent regional sales tax will not be approved today. Those are just ideas to fund this regional plan that they'll be voting on. There have been several members of SANDAG that have voiced opposition to the 4-cent tax. They say they're uncomfortable with these ideas. There's also an argument that the tax could put SANDAG in legal trouble, partially because of the burden it would place on certain communities. Now, SANDAG continues to stress that this plan would provide revolutionary change to infrastructure in San Diego as well as public transportation, possibly providing to the future free public transportation and new roads, new bridges, new infrastructure. They say that these types of plans, the $160 billion moving forward, are the types of costs that are necessary in order to fund transportation across San Diego County. But again, the argument being had is that 4-cent per mile tax is not going to be something that San Diego residents want to incur. They say taxes are already high enough, and the funds that they're raising from taxes, whether it be gas taxes or just the taxes that residents already pay, an income tax, for example, should be able to be allocated properly in order to fund these future projects.